Alright, so we'll start off nice and simple. All you have to do is watch, you don't have to. Right, the first thing we do is, we did it in the previous example, we write what are the factors of x squared. It's x by x, isn't it? Now over here at the side we'll write out the pairs of factors of 9. So obviously the factors of 9 are 1, 3, and 9. Alright, so what's the pairs of factors? 1 by 9, 3 by 3, pairs of factors. Alright, and instead of writing it like that, what I can do is I can write out the factors of x squared. X times x is x squared. Alright, so usually when I do these sums, it's usually the bottom one. If I start off 1 times 9 and then 3 times 3, when you look up, it's usually the bottom one. So I always go with the bottom one first, it always works out best. Right, you can do these by trial and error as well. So first of all, the x, I deal with the x squared, I got the factors of that. X by x, the first x goes here, second x goes there. Right, so I'll use, what I have to do, the question I have to ask myself now is, which pair of factors adds up to the middle number, which is 6? Which adds or subtracts to give me 6, Michael? Right, it's 3 by 3. So if I add 3 and 3, I get 6. So I'm going to use 3 and 3. Right, to get 6x, how do I get 6x? I need a plus 3 and I need a plus 3. And this is how I figure it out. I multiply this 3 times this x, 3x. That's 3x. How do I get 6? I need a plus 3 and a plus 3. This plus goes left, this plus goes right. If you use this method all the time, you won't go wrong. Okay? Right, and the final check is, does 3 times these two numbers multiply give me 9? They do. So that's my 2 checks. Done. So if I add these two, do I get 6x? I do. And then the final check, multiply this number by this number, do I get 9? I do. So that is the answer. So if I multiply these two factors, I will get that answer. Alright, the next one. So question 2. X squared plus 8x plus 7. Again, I'm just going to leave, what are the factors of x squared? X times x. What are the factors of 7, this number here? Just 1 times 7. So this is easy enough. First x goes here, second x goes there. 1 or 7, doesn't matter, put 7 and then 1. Now the test, multiply these two, 7x. Multiply these two, 1x. How do I get 8? Well, 7x plus 1x. So plus 7x plus 1x. This sign goes left, the bottom sign goes right. Okay, so that works out so far. The final check, 7 times 1, does that give me 7? It does. Another example. Now I'm asking you to use these methods because when you get on to a tougher one, we'll do question 3. X squared plus 13x plus 36. Right, so the first thing we do is write the factors of x squared, or x times x. The factors of 36 are, start off with 1 times 36, 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 4 nines, 6 times 6. Which pair of factors, which pair add up to give me 13? 4 and 9. So I'm going to use 4 and 9. Right, so x goes here. X times x is x squared. X goes here. Right, I'm going to use 4 and 9 because they add up to give me 13. So multiply these two. 9x. Multiply these two. 4x. How do I get plus 13? Well, plus 9 plus 4x gives me plus 13. Top sign goes left, the bottom sign goes right. The final check. 9 times 4 is 36. Now the reason why I'm doing all these checks, you'll see when I start using minus signs, it becomes very important then. So we'll do one of those. Question 12, for example. X squared plus 5x minus 14. So if you use this method, same method all the time, you won't go wrong. Factors of 14 over here. 1 times 14, 2 times 7. So it's x times x. Which pair of factors add or subtract to give me 5? Yeah, so 7 minus 2 will give me plus 5, won't it? So 7 and 2. So there's 7x. Now this is important, so keep a close eye on this. And 2x. How do I get plus 5? Well, plus 7 and a minus 2 will give me plus 5. So the top sign goes left, the bottom sign goes right. Alright, plus 7 times minus 2, that gives me minus 14. That's correct. Another example, just further on, we have x squared minus 11x plus 30. Alright, factors of x squared are x times x. The factors of 30, 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10 is 4 divided in, no, 5 times 6. Which pair adds to give you 11? 6 and 5. Right. So x times x gives me x squared. Factors of 30, 6 and 5. Now, 6 times x is 6x. X times 5 or 5 times x. How do I get minus 11? This is important. Minus 6 minus 5. If you add those together, I get minus 11. So this sign goes left, this sign goes right. Minus 6 times minus 5 is plus 30. So that's correct. And just one more. Right, question 55. X squared minus 80 minus 10x plus 5. What's wrong with the sum? We have an x squared, we have an x, and we have two c's. So what am I going to do with the c's? Going to add them together, aren't I? X squared minus 10x minus 80 plus 5 minus 75. Right, so we have to get the factors. I'll just move it up. Minus 75. So we need the factors of x squared. X times x. The factors of 75. 1 times 75. That's not going to work because I can't add or subtract them to give you 10. So I need some numbers. Is there a number in the middle? 15 times what? 5. Will that work? 5 times 15 gives me 75. And if I take 15 minus 5, I get 10. So that'll work. 15 and 5. So do the same thing. Use the same method, you won't find it difficult. 15 times x is 15x. X times 5 is 5x. How do I get minus 10? No, plus 15 minus 5 is plus 10, isn't it? So minus 15 plus 5 gives me minus 10. Minus goes left, plus goes right. Alright, double check. Minus 15 times plus 5 is minus 75. That's correct. So this will be video factorizing, video